Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Misha, and today you guys are going to be coming along with me as I install my wig. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. For those of you that may be interested, I did my own braids. I know it looks crazy, but it's going to be under the wig, so it is not important. But if you guys want an in-depth video into how I braid my own hair, I can go ahead and do that for you guys, so feel free to let me know in the comment section. But I'm going to stop the talking right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and get into installing the wig.
So first things first, we're going to take the edge wax, the edge control, whatever you have, and we're going to brush back all our teeny tiny baby hairs so that it is not in the way when we need to use the adhesive for the wig. Because you remember, ladies, you need to save those edges. So please don't talk about my toothbrush. I know it's ghetto, I know, but that's what I have, so that's what I'm using. So now I'm just going to put on the wig cap, and then I'm going to pull it down all the way to make sure that it is like the thinnest that it can that I can get it, because the thinner it is, the better. And then I'm just securing it, like I pulled it down all the way, so now I'm just fixing it so I can go ahead and put in the holes by my ears to make it lay properly at the front.
My name is Carrie, I'm so very fly, oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking at my dairy, and you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a fairy. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad cause I'm cuter than the girl that's richer. I don't gotta talk about it, baby, you can see it. But if you won't, I'll be happy to repeat it. My name is Carrie.
Now that we have the wig cap on, we're going to use the Got2b glue spray, and we're just going to spray around the hairlines. You don't have to put it all the way up into your hair, because yeah, that's doing too much. You just have to put it like in front of your hairline, like where your edges are, and you just spray until like it has enough. I kind of put a little bit too much, but yeah, I just make sure that I have enough, and then I'm just going to use the blow dryer to blow dry it so that it is secured properly. And then when it dries, I'm just going to lift it up and cut away the excess pieces. Yeah. So here comes my son. I'm just blowing some of the air on him because it's the first time that he's seen me using the blow dryer, so he's interested in what it is that I'm doing. So right now I'm just cutting off the excess. I'm lifting it up a bit, like I kind of did it, well, I wasn't seeing properly because I am short-sighted, so the mirror was a little bit away from me. So that's why when I cut it, I kind of cut a little too much, but I fixed it. So when you are cutting off the wig cap, if you cut a little bit too much, like it goes back away from your hairline, all you have to do is hold the end, like the piece at the front, and then just pull it forward so that it goes in front of your edges, and then you just take some of the wig glue, like the ghost bond, and you put like a thin layer on it, and just secure it. So if in case you cut off too much, that's all you really need to do. So I know you guys didn't get to see, but that was where I kind of cut it off too much backwards, but I kind of fixed it off camera. I just pulled it, and then I put in some glue to secure it on my forehead. This is the part of the wig cap that I hate. I don't know if everyone experiences it, but every time I try to do like the ear part, it's always like it's never sticking. I always have to go back and spray some of the got to be spray on it, and then I have to blow dry it and leave it for a few, and then it's fine. But that part is always giving me trouble. Well, now that you have cut off all the excess wig cap off your forehead, you're going to take your wig and put it on to try to see where the hair is where the hair is ending on the wig and where your bald cap is starting, so that way you will make sure that when you put on the wig and you bond it, it does not, like the bald cap does not go too much forward in front of the hair, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So you just have to put on the wig and measure it, make sure that the wig is completely covering the bald cap, and then I'm just cutting off all the excess lace so that it will be easier for me to see what I'm working with and where I need to place the glue and how much of the lace that I need to cut off when it is time to remove the excess lace. So here you really have to make sure that the ear, that the ear lobes part, like in front of the ear, it really sits properly. So I am measuring and cutting off the excess lace, but I'm also doing it where when I cut the lace, it sits really good on the side. Because if you cut it too much, then you will take away from the lace, and then it will not look good. Like it will not look how you want it to look. And then if you leave too much, then it will it just wouldn't look good. Like it will look like it's folding, and you will see that it has excess lace. So you really have to measure it by your ears properly and make sure that when you rest your finger on it and you put it down, it lays flat. So that is what I am measuring and making sure that it sits flat by my ears. Okay, so after I after I measure it and saw that it is sitting flat, I am going to put the ghost bond on. So I'm going to put one thin layer first, and then once that dries off, I'm going to put a second layer. So when I did mine, it did have like you could see the white dots through the lace, but that's fine because I still went ahead and fixed it. So all I really did was when I passed the hot comb on the edges, I did it so that it could kind of like seep in through the lace, and so that it would kind of like melt the glue. So that's what I really did. And then when I use the spritz, you guys will see it later, when I use the spritz, it kind of just melted everything together. So after I place the glue around the perimeter of the wig cap, I'm just going to blow dry it for a bit until the glue is translucent, like you don't see any more white spots. But mine, I wasn't able to I didn't wait until it was fully translucent. There was still white spots, but I was able to fix it. So now we're just going to pull on the wig and put it in place. And then I'm going to use the comb and just use like the edge of the comb and push it down into the glue so that the lace is secured. So now we are going to melt the lace into our skin. So I did not find my band that I used to melt the lace, but all I did was I took a pantyhose and I cut off the waistband, and that is what I use as my band. So if in case you don't have one and you have an extra pantyhose laying around, you can use the waistband. So anyways, I'm just putting it on, and yeah, I'm going to leave it on it for I left it for maybe like a minute, no, like 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, so now I'm just going to fix up the hair while I wait for it to melt into my skin.
Baby, can you make a wish for me?
So I really didn't do much to the front because I really have to dedicate time to getting it to lay like really, really flat. So I just wanted to really do the install today. But now I'm going to take the hot comb and I'm just going to pass it into the front of the hair. Well, I'm going to use some of the foaming lotion so that it can lay properly. It did not lay as well as I would want it to. Like, it's not super flat, but that's okay because I'm not really going to style the hair right now. I'm more going to do a flip over, so I don't really care for it to be like super flat. But I'm just going to put some of the foaming lotion in, and then I'm going to use the hot comb to let it lay flat a little. If you guys can read my lips, I'm saying behave, because Imperial and Tishon are fighting. Like, they're always fighting. I don't know if anybody else has children, but it's like when she takes a toy, he wants the toy that she has. When he takes a toy, she wants the toy that he has, and it's like a constant back and forth all day. So that's who I was that's who I was talking to. I was talking to the kids. So now we are going to take our spritz and we're going to spray all along the perimeter of the wig or the perimeter of the lace, and we're going to spray it and like massage it into our skin. And then I'm going to take the band and I'm just going to secure it and leave it on for like 5 to 10 minutes so that it can melt, and yeah, so that it will look good. Right now I'm taking my pantyhose waistband again and I'm going to secure it along the perimeter of the wig, and then I'm going to tie it as really tightly as I can so that the lace will melt really good into my skin. So as you can see, I'm putting it as really tight as I can. Here is my favorite part. I cut the lace into, I think, like 4 parts again, so it will be easier for me to see exactly what I'm working with, and so that I can do it as neatly as I can. So I'm just going around like the edges of the hair, and I'm just going to clip off the lace, but I'm not doing it like in a straight way, like in one direction. I'm kind of trying to like wiggle it a little bit, and I'm kind of like pulling away from the lace, like pulling the scissors away from the lace and starting back to cut it, so that way it wouldn't come off like straight, like it will be a little jagged. So yeah.
It goes 1 by 1, even 2 by 2. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Dip it low, then you bring it up slow. Wind it up 1 time, wind it back once more. Come run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move and rock it to the groove. Done, shake it to the movie.
So now that I have removed all the lace, you can see that it looks really natural, but I still need a little work. So right now I'm going to take some more spritz. At first I started using the Got2b a glue spray, and then I just switch it up and I use the spritz. So I'm taking a little bit, I'm spraying it on my finger, and then I'm putting it on the lace so that it can just lay flawlessly. So I'm doing that just to make sure like it's really secured and it looks really natural. So let me state my case. I am not too good on the edges. I can perfect my edges, but when it comes to a wig, a lace front, like I kind of struggle with doing the edges. But I sectioned off 2 small pieces at the front because I didn't want to do no extra dramatic edges, and especially because I am kind of cautious when it comes to cutting the hair. Like I'm one of the people that don't like to cut their hair. So even like right now I kind of want to layer the hair and put curls, but I don't know, I don't really like to cut the hair. So I sectioned off 4 pieces to do like the edges, and then I sprayed some spritz on the separation just so that it can lay properly. And then I'm going to take my hot comb, and after I remove the band, I'm going to take my hot comb and I'm going to pass it on the hairs that I'm going to use to make the edges. So I don't have a small curling iron, but all I did, I took the hot comb and then I kind of like bent it with the hair. Like I should have left it long before I put the hot comb in it, so it would have been easier for me to kind of curl it with the hot comb. So if you don't have a small curling iron and you want to curl the hairs that you're going to use for your edges, all you have to do is leave it long and then curl it with the hot comb, or if you have a flat iron, do like a little curl, and then you can go ahead and cut it. So then when you use the foaming lotion or whatever you use, then it would be easy for you to do the edges so that they can be a little bit curly. But yeah, that's what I do. You guys will see it.
I'ma show you how to move. Rockin' them through. Let the bass from the speakers run through your sneakers. Move both the feet and run to the beat. Come run, 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 run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move. And rock it to the groove. Done. Shake it to the moon because the sun. Everybody in the club and me a run, run. If you ready to move, say it, yeah. One time for your mind, say it, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for you. Come, let me show you. You want to go. Won't you turn the music up? It goes by one, even two by two. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Dip it low, then you bring it up slow. Wind it up one time, wind it back once more. Come run, 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 run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move. And rock it to the groove. Done. Shake it to the moon because the sun. Everybody in the club and me a run, run. If you ready to move, say it, yeah. One time for your mind, say it, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for you. Come, let me show you. You want to groove? I'ma show you how to move. Come.
As you just seen, the way that I curled the edges, it's not as perfect as it would have been if I had a small curling iron, but it's fine. So long as it has like the little hump, then I can work with it. So now I'm just going to take the foaming lotion and I'm going to put it in the edges, and I'm just going to keep swooping and swooping and swooping until I get the desired until I get the desired edges that I want. So yeah, so I'm just going to keep brushing it until it looks good. But yeah, this was my first time like really taking the time to do the edges like that, because I normally just do my own crazy thing, but now I really wanted to sit and take my time and like really do it properly and not use gel or like got to be yeah, got to be snot, like, no, gorilla snot. Yeah, I didn't want to use those because then it looks crunchy and I don't like the way that it looks. So that's why I wanted to try using the foaming lotion. The only thing is that it takes a little bit of time. So if you are using the foaming lotion, which I would recommend because it comes off really like clean, then just know that if you keep brushing the edges and you feel like it's not looking how you want it to look, just keep going and just keep trying. Like, just imagine you're doing your edges. You really have to take your time and do it properly. So long as you take your time and you do it properly, even if you see that it is not coming out how you want it to, just keep going, and then eventually, like, it will start to look how you want it to look. But it takes time when you're using the foaming lotion.
Rocking them through. Let the bass from the speakers run through your sneakers. Move both the feet and run to the beat. Come run, 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 run. Everybody move, run. Let me see you move. And rock it to the groove. Done. Shake it to the moon because the sun. Everybody in the club and me a run. If you ready to move, say it, yeah. One time for your mind, say it, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for you. Let me show you. You want to go.
Back again. So this is the end result. I did not style it. I just did like a flip over because I don't really want to style it right now. I have to decide what style that I'm going to use. So like I told you guys in my previous video, there is something coming up Friday. I'm so excited for, and I will be filming the entire process for you guys to see. So I will be styling my hair on Friday. So if you guys want to see how I do it, then stay tuned for my video that is going to be dropping on Saturday. It's a very exciting day. Well, it's going to be a very exciting day for me. So stay tuned. But this is the hair. So I'm just going to leave it like this. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to know where I got this wig from, I will be dropping the link in the description below, and then I will give you guys a review on how the hair is. But so far it is really soft and I love the curls. It is really nice. So like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.